Even when it's wrong, it feels insane. There's five for me, there's five for you. So what if you're green, baby? I'm feeling blue. There's five for me, there's five for you. So what if you're green, baby? I'm feeling blue, blue, blue.
And now, this message.
Odyssey, video game fun, computer keyboard challenge, the entrance to an alternate world of fire-breathing dragons, hard-hitting sluggers, arcade wizards, outer space wizards. More than 40 games in all. Odyssey, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. All for the price of an ordinary video game. Odyssey.
Where did all the day go?
I'm so sleepy, good night.
Miss her more than she knows. Sometimes you can't seem to find
Do you have to go, Dad?
a minute of time. There's so much to be said.
I got homework to do.
How can it be so tough?
Have to go to my class.
A little time's all you need. You never see her enough. Get together, get away.
Yes, I'll have a cheeseburger, fries.
And a sundae?
Yeah.
Deserve a break today.
At McDonald's.
Chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Hey!
Oh, hey, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
Peanut butter on my chocolate.
What?
Delicious.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Real milk chocolate, delicious peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
And Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Cups, topped with chopped peanuts.
You're listening to KGSR. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Radio. You've gone away, but at times I pretend you're still here. I sometimes feel your breath as you whisper, as you tell me you'll always be near. And if I had one more chance to see you, if I could just hold your hand, tell you what you really mean to me, I think you might understand why there's one more star in the sky, one more tear in my eye, one last chance is all I need to say. I love you. I know that I'll see you someday. We'll hold each other again. It just hurts to be here without you. I miss you so much, my friend. And if I had one more chance to see you, if I could just hold your hand, tell you what you really mean to me, I think you might understand why there's one more star in the sky, one more tear in my eye, one last chance is all I need to say. I love you. One more star in the sky, one more tear in my eye, one last chance is all I need to say. I love you.
I know you think that I'm crazy, and you insist that we've got better things to do, and you might be right, baby. But it don't matter, 'cause I'm spending time with you. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, just wasting time. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, and it feels fine. We find magic in the small things, in the simple moments, just me and you underneath the open sky. Oh, how it sings, a symphony of hearts in tune. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, just wasting time. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, and it feels fine. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, just wasting time. Yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing, and it feels fine. Every second feels like a treasure. In your gaze I found my measure. No rush, no plans, just you and me. In the serene simplicity, yeah, we're hanging out doing nothing. doing nothing, and it feels as fine.
The Live Stream Code and Rating Administration has rated this online event PG. All ages admitted. Please be kind and stay on topic.
We're talking about music, movies, and mostly TV. From decades gone by, from a much simpler time, when Cokes were a nickel and comics a dime. You know the good stuff. The good stuff. The good stuff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Monday evening edition of The Good Stuff Live. Tonight, we are doing the much beloved classic TV quiz. So this is something that I try to do once a month. And last month was a lot of fun, and I'm hoping we have, well, even more fun tonight. So before we get started, I do want to say hello to all the folks that have been in the chat talking about the music. So I have a new channel. You can find it on YouTube just by typing in Good Stuff Radio. And what I'm doing is I'm taking a lot of songs that I've written over the past 30 years, and most of them I just recorded playing on an acoustic guitar. Some of them I recorded and wrote with my brother Steve. And I'm taking these songs and I am using a new tool, a website called Udio, U-D-I-O, and it's AI, and it helps me to polish them up, make them pretty. In some cases, I'm giving them new vocals, not my vocals. I have very unique vocals, and I'd say that for some songs, my vocals are pretty darn good. But other songs, for example, the one that we played, I think it was the third song I played, which was One More, which I've attributed to a band called Harmony Line. The Harmony Line doesn't exist, but that song the vocals have been completely redone by AI, which is a fantastic thing. I cannot believe how good they sound. But anyway, if you liked what you heard, then I'd encourage you to go over to Good Stuff Radio. Every Monday, I'll be dropping a new 4-song broadcast, along with some classic TV commercials, and who knows what other fun surprises I might include. But go on over there and subscribe, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified when new songs are out. And over there, you can listen to the songs over and over if you like. My favorite of the bunch has to be Trouble, which was a favorite board game that I just loved playing Trouble as a kid. You know, it was because you didn't have to roll dice. You had the Pop-O-Matic bubble, right? And that song came to me over the course of 30 minutes after playing Trouble years ago with my niece and nephew. And so there you go. Good Stuff Radio. It's on YouTube. Just do a search and you'll find the channel. I'd encourage you all to subscribe. All right, so let's get going. Let me say hello to as many folks as I can before we jump on to the quiz. Danny State, my buddy from North Carolina. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Channel member Angela McArdle. Hello from Kaysville, Utah. Adrian James is here, Raja, 1938. Not a surprise live stream, Raja. This is one that's been on the calendar for a week or so. Let's see. Carolyn Harmon's here. Welcome, Carolyn. Channel member Tracy Rothmeyers. Hiya. How's it going, Tracy? Let's see who else is here. Karen Lester is here. JRA is here. Chris W says, hello, kiddos. Doug says, not a bad song. I think that was when I was playing Trouble. Carolyn Harmon says, temperature at 8:13 Eastern time, p.m. Eastern time, 91 degrees. That's about what it is here in Kaysville, Utah as well. Angela says that song is stuck in her head. Not a bad thing at all. That's what I'm kind of hoping, that they're catchy enough, right? Terrell Eugene Bellinger, my buddy Teb, good to have you with us. Thanks for hanging out this evening. Let's see who else is here. RST Yeast 73 says, it's 8:15 here in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and it's 83 degrees. That's not too bad in Jacksonville right now. Sitting here watching an episode of Star Trek called The Apple. Remember it very, very well. David Soul is in that one. Deb Battle is with us. Welcome, Deborah. Says, looks like I'm going to be on time for a live stream. Well, welcome. Great to have you with us. Carolyn, thank you for the kind words about the music. Channel member Tracy Rothmeyers, thank you as well. JRA says, hope the quiz isn't on Batman. I don't even think there's a Batman question in there. If there is, it's just one. Chris W says, fast food was special. Did you make that comment when we were watching that Daddy's Girl commercial from McDonald's? I love that one. So good. Antonio Rodriguez, welcome. Crazy Cat's Crazy World. Good to have you here. Channel member Sean Innes is in the house. Welcome, Sean. Good to have you here. Melina Long, welcome. Candace Cherry. Hello, Candace. Good to see you again. Antonio, that's a really good question. It kind of does look like John Wilcox, but I cannot confirm that. Cat's Crazy World says, Dave Sundstrom, I am looking for a good channel that lets you know who passed away, not one of those clickbait ones. Boy, there's a lot of clickbaity stuff out there. You got to be really careful. And let me be clear with you guys. I get chastised sometimes for making my titles a little too clickbaity or the thumbnail a little too clickbaity. In this ever competitive world of YouTube, where I think it's just a crazy number of videos that are uploaded per second and published to YouTube, you have to create some level of intrigue and, curiosity with the title and thumbnail. Now, so that's clickbait. I think as a creator, you have to have them be clickbaity enough, but you can't engage in trickbait. That is where your title or your thumbnail promises something that just isn't there, right? You're tricking people into clicking on the thumbnail and watching your video. And people don't watch very long. They figure it out. But there's a lot out there. So my answer to you, and I think you saw it in the chat, is Steve Tevis over at the Life and Sad Ending. He's never trickbait. He's the guy that coined the phrase the Life and Sad Ending, and so many other channels started using that term. But he is legit, and that channel is legit, so definitely check it out. Let's see. Angela says that song is beautiful. One more. I'm glad you like it. That's one, I've had a couple of sisters pass away, and so the loss of my sisters had a lot to do with the creation of that song. I'm glad you liked it. Terrell, Karen, thank you so much. Texas Gina is here. You're not late. You're right on time. Good to have you with us. JRA says 3 of Hitchcock's blondes are still alive. Tippi Hedren, 94. Kim Novak, 91. And Vera Miles at 94. Nice. Maximus Prime wants to know if I'm related to Stephen Sundstrom. Well, he's my younger brother. 7 years younger than me. And what a great guy Steve is. Sure do love that feller. Let's see. Carolyn says, waiting and rocking to the music. I think I said hello to you, Antonio, but I'll say hello again. Texas Gina wants to know what my story is. I don't think I've seen a video about you talking about your life. I haven't. You know what? I kind of slipped little bits of my story into my videos when I'm talking about growing up and that kind of stuff. But, I think I've probably let those folks that are channel members know a bit more about me. There's a lot more. I do channel member updates where I let people kind of into my world and what's going on. I'll tell you this, I'm retired from the financial services industry, worked there for almost 30 years, and I am now currently a part-time adjunct instructor at a college in the business department. And that leaves me with a little bit of extra time to do some more YouTubing. I actually started this channel while I was still working with the large financial services company that I had been with. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. There's a whole lot more to share, but that's it right now. A lifelong Utah resident, except for 2 years when I served a Mormon mission over in Barcelona, Spain, from 1985 to 1987. Deborah Battle asks, did anyone know that last song played? That was one more. I've attributed it to a fictional band called Harmony Line. I created band names for those songs just simply because I think it gave it kind of adopting the whole idea of a radio station and the radio station title cards that you see when you go to their website and you play their live stream, or even on like Spotify and YouTube Music, that type of thing. You'll see the name of the song and then you'll see a band name as well as an album cover. So that's what I was trying to do there. Hopefully nobody feels too misled. All right. I will put a link to Steve Tevis's website in the description section of the video, but it won't be until after we're done with the live stream. Texas Gina is originally from Southern California. What a lovely place. Love SoCal, especially, well, San Diego. I love the San Diego area. Danny says, Davey, hey you. I think I said hello to you, Danny, already, but I will say good to see you as well. Oh, Cat's Crazy World has the link. Tuck Graff is here. Welcome. GE Mel is here as well. Good to have you with us. Angela says, need this live stream after a crazy day at work. Well, glad to be able to provide it to you, Angela. Nope, that wasn't either of us singing that good stuff intro. More AI. More AI. Hello again, Deborah, and channel member Kenny, the wine guy. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, my friend. Texas Gina. I remember as well when Cokes and candy bars were 15 cents. What a good time that was growing up, right? Of course, 15 cents then is probably like, I don't know, close to $1 now. You know, and just the inflation of it. 15 cents was substantial if you could come up with that kind of money when you were a kid. Hey, Bant Sweeney, good to have you with us tonight. Bobby Midnight, welcome. Todd McCreary, good to have you here. Channel member Melissa Foster, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, Krista Deanne L. and Russell C. So glad you could both be here with us. My buddy Scott Barnes, got to get him on a live stream again. Love that feller. A former coworker at that large financial services company that I mentioned earlier. MLM Warrior, welcome. Good to have you here. And look at this. Bobby Midnight is now a channel member. Thank you so much for joining, Bobby. Got to find a special way to say thank you to you, my friend. I've been watching, Martin Short was the guest host on Jimmy Kimmel last week, and I was really enjoying, especially his interviews that he did as Jiminy Glick. Don't I have a Martin Short thank you here? I think I do somewhere. There it is. Not Jiminy Glick, but Martin Short there as Ed Grimley from his cartoon show, The Misadventures of Ed Grimley. I think, did I hear that was going to be in MeTV Tunes at some point in the future? Maybe, maybe not. All right, but thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Truly appreciate it. Bobby Midnight, welcome, welcome. And Tracy's already answering the questions. I don't think it's A. The Four Doorman, hello, good to have you here. Tracy Rothmeyers, sharing her milestone message, says, love the music. And the thing I love about milestone messages, it lets me know how long someone has been a channel member. Tracy has been a channel member, a supporting channel member for 32 months. Thank you so much, Tracy Rothmeyers. Truly, truly appreciated. Danny Staten says 8:35 in South Carolina. 21 minutes behind. Going to need Doc Brown's DeLorean to catch up tonight. Dolph Quick, welcome. Joe Black, good to have you here. I don't know if there is one. Kenny the Wine Guy. I can't remember when. I made it a couple days ago. I can't remember. That's how bad my memory is these days. Rachel in the 208, good to have you here. Good to have you here. And Cat's Crazy World knows all about clickbait, and it sucks. Got a mosquito bite I got to get. Right there on my ankle. Again, I apologize if you ever feel like I occasionally engage in clickbait. I try to make all my thumbnails and my titles clickbaity enough, right? But I promise you, I will never trickbait you. Let's see. Tuck Graff says, you can take a little chastising, Dave. Stoning is another matter entirely. Love it. Love it. Danny says, there's no such thing as clickbait. There is only creative titling. Karen says, I don't mind clickbait, but I do hate trickbait. Yeah, me too. Me too. And if I think that I'm being tricked by a title or a thumbnail, I just won't click on it. I don't want to reward them. You are a member now, Bobby Midnight. Thank you so much for your support. A little bit of an origin story, maybe more some other day. Two Beer, welcome. Good to have you with us. Welcome, welcome. Amy B says, some YouTube pictures are cringeworthy. Some YouTube pictures shouldn't be up. You mean the thumbnails? Yeah, I totally agree. Russell C says, retired. I am jealous. Yeah, I'm kind of retired, right? I spend a lot of time working on the YouTube channel, and then I do teach 2 nights a week. So semi-retired. Let's call it semi-retired. Angela says 16 more years. Flies right by. Matt Jagger's Music says, hey, man, how are you? First time seeing you live. Always enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, MJM. Truly, truly appreciate it. Lisa Fields, always a treat to have you here with us. You know what? Oh, wait, I got to get to this one. Scott says, happy to join you for lunch or live stream, Dave. How about both? We need to do both, buddy. I'll reach out to you after the live stream. We'll get something set up. Martin Short is hilarious. Sean Innes sharing his membership milestone message, the triple M, right? Says Tracy beat me to it again. 19 months supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Sean. Truly appreciated. You're a good egg. You're a good egg. All right. I'm sure I missed one or two people. And because of that, I'm going to ask my friends, Lenny and Squiggy, to just, come in here and let's just say hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello to one and all. If I missed you, hopefully I'll get you when we start the trivia, which is going to be in about, less than 60 seconds.
Batman vitamins with breakfast, it's a super-powered way to start your day. Bam! Pow! Watch those muscles grow with Batman vitamins. Batman vitamins. Batman.
All right. So Antonio Rodriguez says, Dave, just to let you know, there's a new channel on digital TV. It's called Me TV Tunes. They give the best cartoons from my childhood on here, like Captain Planet, Tom and Jerry, Popeye. Of course, all of the Merry Melodies characters. There's Ghostbusters. There's Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. Yes, I know all about Me TV Tunes, Antonio. As a matter of fact, I've got a video about Me TV Tunes out there if you want to get my take on the new service from the fine folks who brought us Me TV and Me TV Plus. And, I got to say, it's a great channel. I'm loving it a lot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I could use some of those Batman vitamins as well, Kenny. Let's bring this on. All right, it is time for trivia, folks. I've got 10 questions. We're going to do this the same way that we always do, which is you can share your answers in the chat if you want. You don't have to. You can just lock them in your noggin. After the third question, after the sixth question, and at the very end of the live stream, I will ask you all to share your scores. I will share them out audibly as quickly as I can, and we'll call it an evening after that. I anticipate it'll probably take about a half an hour to go through these questions. Hopefully everybody's got your thinking caps on. You're ready to go back to a simpler time of television when there were 3 networks and maybe 4 for some of you. The big 3 were ABC, NBC, and CBS. And of course, Fox in the late 80s came on to the scene, and they were a much welcome addition, I have to say. All right. Question number 1. I've got to get my timer up here too. Let me get my timer ready. There it is. Question number 1. Which Star Trek star turned down a leading role in Dr. Kildare? Was it DeForest Kelley, James Doohan, Leonard Nimoy, or William Shatner? Timer engaged. Again, the question is, which Star Trek star turned down a leading role in Dr. Kildare? Was it DeForest Kelley, James Doohan, Leonard Nimoy, or William Shatner? Gene Roddenberry had a lot of different ideas for who might make a good Mr. Spock. I've got a video out there that is just, for some reason, lately it's just been going crazy. YouTube's been showing it to a lot of people, the thumbnail and the title, and they've been clicking on it, and you just would never guess who one of the people is that, actors that Gene Roddenberry thought might make a good Mr. Spock. Matter of fact, there's a couple that are a bit of a surprise to me. I got the information from Ernest Borgnine's autobiography. All right, and the correct answer is William Shatner. Yep, good old Captain Kirk turned down the leading role in Dr. Kildare. Question number 2. What TV show featured a boat captain named Jonas Grumby? Was it Flipper, Gilligan's Island, Sea Hunt, or The Love Boat? Timer engaged. What TV show featured a captain named Jonas Grumby? Was it Flipper, Gilligan's Island, Sea Hunt, or The Love Boat? All great shows, by the way. All great shows. That's refreshing. A little bit of peach tea in the evening. All right, correct answer is Gilligan's Island. Yes, that is the name of the skipper. Question number 3, last one before we get our first check-in on scores. What was Patrick McGowan's designation in The Prisoner? Was it number 1, number 3, number 4, or number 6? Timer engaged. I loved The Prisoner. Now, that is a show that, at least here locally in the Salt Lake City area, during the late 70s, early 80s, I want to say somewhere around there, it showed up on PBS of all places. And that's where I first watched The Prisoner. And talk about a show that really kind of expands the mind, right? Builds creativity, fosters imagination. Just a great show. All right, correct answer is number 6. Let me go over to the comments section and let me see if I can get some scores here. Let's see. No scores yet, but I am waiting patiently. I'll pause right there on question 4. Let's see. Tuck Graph is 1 of 2. Scott Barnes, 3 of 3. Nicely done, my friend. Rachel in the 208, 3 of 3. Channel member Angela McArdle, 2 of 3. Channel member Superplex, 2 of 3. Good to have you here, my friend. Kenneth Wilkinson, 1 of 3. Deborah Battle, 2 of 3. Christy Deanne L, 2 of 3. Joe Tengler, 2 of 3. Carolyn Harmon, 1 of 3. Karen Lister, 1 of 3. New channel member Bobby Midnight, 3 of 3 so far. Fangirlable, 2 so far. Terrell Eugene Bellinger, 3 of 3. Joe Black, 1 of 3. The Four Doorman is 0 of 3. As long as you're having fun, man, it doesn't really matter. Tracy Rothmeyer, channel member Tracy Rothmeyer, 2 for 3. Channel member Sean Ennis, 1 of 3. Channel member Kenny the One Guy, 2 of 3. Russell C. Oh, that's the answer to the last question. Texas Gina, 2 of 3. Joe Black, 1 of 3. Antonio Rodriguez, first time I missed 1. Dolph Quick, 1 of 3. Stephanie Wilson, 0 so far. RST 73, 3 of 3. Lisa Fields, 1 of 3. Carolyn says, these are tough questions. Yeah, some of them are a little more difficult. Sam Rosem, 0 of 3. Lamont Bradford, 2 of 3. Channel member Andrew McCardle says the Gilligan question tripped me up. Yeah. You know what? It's one of those where that makes it kind of a tough question is I don't think they mentioned his name often or if at all, but Sherwood Schwartz has shared it. Channel member Melissa Foster, 1 of 3. I think you're going to, I'm feeling a comeback, Melissa. It's coming. It's happening. Todd McCreary, Goose Egg. Danny Staten says, OMG. I think we're caught up. There we go. Let's move on to question number 4. Which star of the Andy Griffith Show went on to play I'm going to change the word here, junk collector who builds a rocket in Salvage One? Was it Andy Griffith, Ron Howard, Don Knotts, or Jim Neighbors? Again, let me engage my timer here and then say which star of the Andy Griffith Show went on to play a junk collector who built a rocket in the TV show Salvage One? Was it Andy Griffith, Ron Howard, Don Knotts, or good old Jim Neighbors? Got about 10 seconds left, folks. You guys remember Salvage One? What a great show that was. So much fun. Didn't last long. I think it had 2 seasons. Both of them were partial seasons, though. Not a ton of episodes. Correct answer, Andy Griffith. Yep. That's the TV show he did in between. Well, he did he did the new Andy Griffith Show. He did the Headmaster. But then I remember the next TV show being where he was a regular, or, a star, was Salvage One. And then, of course, Matlock down the road brought him back to the limelight and the kind of fame that he'd experienced with the Andy Griffith Show. Moving on, question number 5. Which star of the Monkees originally intended to be a jockey? Not a disc jockey, a jockey. Was it Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, Michael Nesmith, or Peter Tork? Timer engaged. Great theme song. Hey, we're the Monkees. We watched the Minions movie last night. There's a scene with the Minions riffing off of the Monkees theme song, and it's so much fun. Anyway, which star of the Monkees originally intended to be a jockey? Was it Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, Michael Nesmith, or Peter Tork? Timer disengaged. Correct answer is, the shortest feller of the bunch, in Davy Jones. Marcia's heartthrob. Question 6. What comedy show made the line "Sock It to Me" famous? Was it The Honeymooners, The Monkees, speaking of, Laugh-In, or Saturday Night Live? Timer engaged. The question again is, what comedy show made the line "Sock It to Me" famous? Was it The Honeymooners, The Monkees, Laugh-In, or Saturday Night Live? Oh, all of those shows are great shows for different reasons, right? Really enjoy them all. Saturday Night Live, I'll have to say, it's been one of those shows that there's been seasons I've loved and seasons that I haven't loved. But, overall, I do enjoy Saturday Night Live. Correct answer is Laugh-In. And the scene I remember in particular, and I certainly didn't see it when it originally aired, but because of its historical nature, was when they had Richard Nixon on Laugh-In and he uttered those lines, "Sock it to me." Little did he know what was coming down the road. Okay, time for scores. Let's see where, let me scroll down to the bottom. Where are scores? Here we go. It's moving fast on me. I might miss somebody, and if I do, I apologize. Cat's Crazy World is 1 of 6. Tuck Graff, 3 of 6. Joe Tengler, 4 of 6. Christy Deanna L, 4 of 6. Hey, Lance Chafin, good to have you here. Let's see. Sam Rosem, 1 of 6. Channel member Angela McArdle, 5 of 6. Karen Lester, 3 of 6. Let's see. Don't know what we were talking about there, Sean, but you can tell me later, my friend. You can tell me later. 5 out of 6 from Zuperplex, channel member Zuperplex. Rachel in the 208, 5 of 6. Scott Barnes, 5 of 6. Let's see. Fangirlable, 3 of 6. Channel member Tracy Rothmeyers, 5, 4, 6. Carolyn Harmon, 4 of 6. Lamont Bradford, 4 of 6. Channel member Sean Innes making a comeback, 3 of 6. Nice. Kenny the Wine Guy, 5 of 6. Looking pretty darn sharp there, Kenny. Terrell Eugene Bellinger's a little bit behind us, 5 of 5 right now. It's Stephanie Wilson, 2 of 6. We keep score, but you don't have to. Just play along. Who cares what the score really is as long as you're having fun? Kenneth Wilkinson, 3 of 6. The 4 Dorman finally got one right, thanks to the softball laughing question. Well, I try to throw in a few softballs in there. I want everybody to feel good about, trivia. Everybody needs to feel like they know a thing or two. Sam Rosem just one right so far. Lisa Fields, 5 of 6. RSTE 73, 6 of 6. Nicely done. Joe Black says, I win. Well, maybe not. Channel member Melissa Foster, 5 of 6. Todd McCreary, 2 of 6. Antonio Rodriguez, 3 of 6. I think I'm caught up pretty much. Deb Battle, 5 of 6. Let's see. Yes, indeed, Sean. One of the lines from Laugh-In. That's right. I like to keep score, but I will tell you, when I have an off night playing trivia myself, and I often do when I'm playing trivia Sunday evening on Thrash Pondo's live stream, I don't care. The whole point of trivia is to learn something, right? To learn things you didn't know or be reminded of things you knew at one time but don't know anymore. Oh, okay. All right. Question number 7. We're going to go the final 4, and then I will get final scores from everyone. This one is, what was Meathead's real name on All in the Family? Was it David, Henry, Lawrence, or Michael? Timer engaged. What was Meathead's real name on the TV show All in the Family? Was it David, Henry, Lawrence, or Michael? I will tell you, the actor's real name was Rob Reiner, son of Carl Reiner, a great director. One of Carl Reiner's movies that I just love is Summer School with Mark Harmon. But getting back to the question at hand, correct answer is Michael. Mike Stivic was his name on All in the Family. But of course, Archie loved to just call it Meathead. I didn't mean to have that in there. Let's keep moving. Question number 8. What was the first animated television series to air in primetime? Was it Johnny Quest, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, or the Simpsons? Timer engaged. Again, your question, should you choose to answer it, is what was the first animated television series ever to air during prime time? Was it Johnny Quest, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, or the Simpsons? A lot of thes in there. Which one is it, folks? Or is it the one without the? Johnny Quest. All right, correct answer is, of course, the Flintstones. The Jetsons aired a year later. Not quite sure when Johnny Quest aired. It would be, I think, a couple years after that. I think it did get a primetime airing or two, but the Flintstones was the first animated TV series to air repeatedly during primetime to find itself on a primetime schedule. It was ABC's primetime schedule. 1961 or 62, somewhere around there. All right, let's keep moving. Question number 9. Which of these characters was not fired by the end of the Mary Tyler Moore Show? On that final episode, most of the characters got their marching orders. Let me unengage. Ted Baxter, your choices: Ted, Lou, Mary, or Murray. Now we'll start the timer, and I will read the question again. Yes, indeed. By the last episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, most of the main characters had gotten their marching orders, received their pink slips, and had been fired. But one character had not been. Was it Ted Baxter, Lou Grant, Mary Richards, or Murray Slaughter? All right, 5 seconds left. Let's reach up here and disengage that timer. Correct answer is Ted Baxter. Of all the people to keep, they kept Ted. Final question, question 10. Which WKRP actor went on to star as a teacher in Head of the Class? Was it Gary Sandy, Gordon Jump, Howard Hesseman, or Lonnie Anderson? Timer engaged. Which WKRP actor went on to star as a teacher in Head of the Class? Was it Gary Sandy, one of my favorite actors here, Gordon Jump, Howard Hesseman, or Lonnie Anderson? WKRP in Cincinnati, one of such a great show. You know, I don't think people remember it as well as many other shows because of all the issues that they had with them. They were playing, current songs in the show because it's a radio station that plays rock and roll music. And later on, when it went on to streaming and DVD, they had all sorts of issues as to how to pay the musicians for the re-airing of those songs. And it was quite a nightmare. And as such, WKRP, it did get a DVD release eventually where they cleaned up a lot of the audio and took a lot of songs out. Streaming, it was just a mess. We don't see it on streaming very much at all. It's too bad. Such a great show. The actor that went on to star as a teacher in Head of the Class was, of course, Howard Hesseman. Howard Hesseman. Dr. Johnny Fever. So, okay, let's look at scores here. Let me go ahead and put here, how did you do? So those of you that are here with me live, you're going to let me know live in the chat. Those of you who are watching this on the replay, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear how you did. All right, let's see. We'll start with Joe Tengler, 8 of 10. Great night, Joe. Channel member Zuperplex, 9 of 10. Sam had a crush on Mary and Rhoda. Channel member Angela McArdle, not too shabby at all. Angela. Joe Black says, I win. You do. You hung out with us. You played. We all won. Those of us that did it, we all won. Carolyn Harmon, 7 out of 10. Rachel in the 208, 9 out of 10. Great night, Rachel. Great night. Congrats to you. Fangirlable, 5 of 5 so far. Cats, Crazy World. That's a pretty darn decent comeback. 4 out of 10. Wow. Scott, very well done. 8 out of 10. Nicely played. 3 of 10 for the 4 Dorman. Glad you had fun. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. Deb Battle, 9 of 10. Great. Teb, you always impress me. 10 of 10. Karen Lester, 6 of 10. Stephanie Wilson, 5 of 10. Let's see. Mud Valve says, isn't that crowd too old to know about Head of the Class? It was an 80s show. I would think that they would be aware of Head of the Class. I would hope they would, at least. Dolph Quick, 6 of 10. Sam got the Ted Baxter one wrong, so 3 of 10. Christy Deanne L, 6 of 10. Ken Wilkinson, 7 of 10. Channel member Sean Innes, quite the comeback, 7 of 10. Nicely done. Matt Sweeney, 9 of 10. Lisa Fields, 9 of 10. Raja, 1938, 9 of 10. Wow, you guys are just all doing great. Well, you didn't shock me, Cat's Crazy World. You know what? This community, all of you, you're sharp people. Never surprised. Melissa Foster, channel member Melissa Foster, 7 of 10. Let's see. Antonio Rodriguez got 50%. Nicely done, Antonio. Tuck Graf was 7 out of 10. RSTE 73. Wow, 10 out of 10. A perfect night. Man known only as Jeff. Well, Jeff, 9 out of 10 is a darn decent score. Darn decent score. Russell C. made a comeback, got 7 out of 10. Todd McCreary, comeback as well, 6 out of 10. Good job. Todd Graf says, I need to hire someone to keep up with the scores and with his score in particular, or their score in particular. Let's see. What else do we have? We've done them before. We've done 80s trivia or TV shows quizzes, and we will do more in the future, Fangirlable. Kenny the Wine Guy says 8 out of 10. Told you I needed a Batman question. Next time, my friend. Next time. Glad you enjoyed it. Cat's Crazy World. Lamont Bradford, 8 out of 10. Lance, channel member Lance Chaffin got here late. Glad you got here, though. Thanks for hanging out with us, 0 of 10. You can tell me how you did when you watch the replay. You can let me know in the comments section. Channel member Tracy Rothmeyers, 8 out of 10. Another fantastic score. Gregory, a champion. You can subscribe to the channel by just clicking on the little subscribe button below the video screen. If you want to become a channel member, that is the join button. Channel members do have access to exclusive live streams and advanced access to all the videos that I release on the channel. Music Girl 67, so good to have you with us this evening. Thanks for popping in at the end, and I'm looking forward to your comment in the, seeing how you did in the comments section. Always great to have you here, and thank you for your support. Ms. Elizabeth. All right, folks, that is it. Let me go full screen here. Time to go full screen. Get rid of that. What a night. It has been so much fun hanging out with everybody here. And for those folks that hung out with me early and got a preview of Good Stuff Radio, my new YouTube channel, where you will get 4 new songs every Monday that you can play over and over to your heart's content. Those of you that loved that One More Song by Harmony Line, you can go listen to it again. You can listen to all of those songs right now by subscribing to my Good Stuff Radio channel. And thanks to everyone for hanging out with me tonight. You know, in the chat, a few folks said that they really needed this tonight. I really needed this tonight. I think I'm going to, going forward, I think my live streams will probably be on Monday nights, with the exception of the exclusive channel member movie club live stream that we do at the tail end of each month, those will continue to be on Sunday nights. But Monday nights seem to work really well for me. So thanks to all of you for hanging out with me this evening, for sparking a little joy in an old man's heart, letting me play Ringmaster with classic TV trivia. If you haven't watched my latest video, I've got a couple of good ones out there. One on Andy Griffith and the interesting occurrences that happened after his death in terms of, what you traditionally expect when someone passes away. That didn't exactly happen with Andy. And then also a really fun video on Yvonne Craig, who played Batgirl, and Burt Ward, who played Robin, and the case of the mysterious disappearing Batgirl costume. So if you haven't watched those videos, search them out on my channel, give them a watch. And again, thanks, folks. I'm rambling now. You don't need me rambling. I don't need me rambling. So I'm going to get my friend Fred Rogers out here. He's going to let you know how I feel about all of you. And I think we'll call it an evening. Thanks again, folks. Have a great week. Take care.
You are special.